I'm following along in the chat on my computer because I can actually, it's big enough to read your comments on there. Shalom Palmetto, Richard Barber, Hooter and Toro, Shalom brother. JS Badger, miss you, man. It's been a long time. You got Jacqueline Hambry, Shalom. Missouri Southwest Mutual Assistance Group, Shalom. Thank you guys for being here. I'm not no feedback yet. Let me know if audio is okay. Hate to be here reading all by myself. Received stickers the other day. You're welcome. I hope you like them. We're going to be getting some more. Thank you, Palmetto. We're going to be getting some more stickers. We got some really cool stuff in the works. January starts the, most of you already know, but we're partnering with my good friend and his marketing company. And we're going to be doing some marketing with him. And that's going to open up another door for us of opportunity. There's a little bit of occasional crackling in the audio. Okay. Yeah, that happens, unfortunately. I think it's because, man, this camera and audio equipment, they like sell you not very good stuff for a lot of money. And then if you want the good stuff, they make you spend like ridiculous amount of money. And I don't think I'm willing to do that. I think I'll just go back to my phone audio at that point. I have this maxed out on, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. That probably crackled a little bit more because I was messing with it. But probably getting some crackling because I'm playing with things. But yeah. Shalom, shalom, Brizzle. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, brother. So yeah, we are getting back into the swing of things. Man, our family got sick. We don't get sick very often. I mean, I've been dealing with like having my nose plugged up for like 2 months, but not really sick, just suffocating. But we actually got sick the last kind of week. And Levi got sick. I got sick. Lucia's like bulletproof. She's like superhero right now because she's mom, I think. And she's like, I can't afford to get sick, like she's just too tough to get sick. So she's all good. Shy says hi. Hi, Shy. Hi, Bethany. Thanks for being here, guys. We miss you too. And man, we had a really good time seeing you all. And thanks again for making that happen. That was super cool. Speaking of Bethany and them, yeah, we went and visited some friends. And we pretty much all shared some germs or something. And we came home and we got sick. And Levi had fallen off a bunk bed the night before we left where we were visiting. And because he started throwing up, we didn't know we were sick until he threw up. And then we were kind of concerned that it was because he fell off the bunk bed, right? So we took him to the hospital, and which was like a naturopathic doctor or whatever you call it, a homeopathic doctor. And turns out he just was sick. But anyways, all that to say, we're back in the swing of things. Hola, amigo. Antonio. Thanks for being here, brother. So one of my best friends growing up's name was Antonio. Well, his name is still Antonio. He lives in Oregon. We don't really see each other now, of course, but we're out here in Missouri now. But anyways, yeah, we're in the book of Numbers now. You guys, this is how many books we got left, and we read the whole Bible together. Isn't that cool? I don't know if you can see that. I don't think it's focusing. But we got Numbers, then Genesis, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel. Then we're going to read back to back 1st and 2nd Kings. We'll read back to back. Oh, sorry. 1st and 2nd Samuel, and then 1st and 2nd Kings, and then 1st and 2nd Chronicles. And then we'll finish it off with the book of Psalms. Got a lot of good stuff in all these books, and I'm really looking forward to reading them with you guys. Antonio is a powerful name. It's a good name for sure. I called my friend Tony, or Tone. I was the only one that called him Tony, though. It was just like something that I called him. We were, I don't know, like 10 years old when we met, and we were good friends up until I left Oregon at the age of 30. So long time. Just mentioned we haven't seen you for a bit. 10 minutes before the notification. Oh yeah. Hi, Country Pumpkin. So anyways, if you guys are ready to get into this, we're going to turn to the book of Numbers. And let's get into some of this, guys. In fact, Rescued, how you been, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Lucia and I are going to be starting a series of videos soon where we touch on somewhat controversial topics, and our goal is not to divide, but also just to be Bereans and a lot of things. You don't really have a horse in the race, and that's fine. That's actually a really good way to approach any topic, right? Is where you don't have an obvious bias. So we want to touch on some topics. One of them is going to be vaccines. We're going to talk about Israel. We have a whole list of things. So but we want to be really calculated. We don't want to support the position that we currently have. We want to present what is a matter of record. Okay, we just want to present facts and scripture, of course, because that's where we derive our truth from, is if it lines up with the word of God. Okay, the word of Yah. Just so you guys know, I'm not like I say Yahweh, but I say God, and I'll use the name Jesus when speaking to the average person, because I care more about the message than just being correct, if that makes sense. Now, I'll use them interchangeably. I'll say Yeshua, Jesus, also known as Yeshua is Hebrew, but even Yeshua is a debate, right? Yehoshua, Yeshua, Yahshua. I just don't have the desire or the capacity in my life to tackle those. That's not my fight in this life. But anyways, yeah, Yahweh speaks English too, not just Hebrew. yeah, he transcends language for sure. But anyways, a little bit rabbit traily. I think I had coffee too late today. If that's a thing, I did that today. Without any further ado, let's say a little prayer and we'll get right into this. Heavenly Father, thank you for this time. I pray that it would be devoted to you. I pray that your word would read clearly for us to understand, and that you would speak through it. Even when we come across a lot of numbers, as the book of Numbers can have, I pray that you would help us to see the significance of what's written in this word. Everything in this word is profitable for doctrine and reproof, and I pray that you would just use it today to refine us, to grow us, and May this time just be edifying that we spend together in your word. And I just thank you so much for the people that have joined here on YouTube to listen today, from Patreon and from the group chats that I sent it out in as well. And just pray that you bless each person here, bless their families, keep them healthy, and keep your hand and your blessing over them, Father. And I just thank you so much. And we dedicate this time to you in the name of your son, Yeshua. Amen. I'm going to let that dog out before it cries at the door too much. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, Moose Run. It's all I drink. It's all I drink. Go, go, go. Yeah, she's crying at the door. Ooh. All right. So I'm reading, as most of you know, out of the scriptures. I am going to switch up the translation after I finish this read through. I'm not married to this translation. I do like it, but I like to read. I like to read a lot of different translations, and so the next time I go through the Bible or start studying, I'm probably going to read from the Sefer next time, because it reads a lot like KJV, and I kind of like that. I like that kind, and I grew up on KJV. We're just going to kind of, bring it back old school with the KJV, if that's cool with you guys. Also, the Sefer has a bunch of cool books in it that I really want to explore, so we'll dive straight into some of those as soon as we wrap up reading these. And obviously, we're not just in a hurry to get through them, but I am looking forward to being able to finally read through the whole Bible. I've read these books that we haven't finished yet, but I've never done it all just going through. Now I've had days off and weeks off and stuff, but anyways, a little bit scatterbrained. Sorry guys. Got the Sefer recently. Awesome. You like the Geneva and Ethiopian Orthodox too? Yeah, man, you can't have too many books. We got to study, compare, and be Bereans, man. I don't like to take people's word for things. I mean, I take people's advice with a grain of salt too, but I'm going to go ahead and let the Holy Spirit give me discernment, and I'll approach things carefully. I'll say that though. I've always had KJV is what I know, but I like crossing them all. Yeah, I like that too. Like I said, I don't marry to one or the other. What's up, buddy?
I need pizza.
Pizza right on the counter. Yep. Help yourself. No, in the pizza box. Yep. Dano, shalom, brother. Man, I just blasted a huge rail of Melchizedek. Wow, that's inappropriate, Dano. Melchizedek, very cool. Yeah, Melchizedek is very interesting character in the Bible, right? The high priest, very reminiscent. Some people think it literally was Yeshua. We can touch on that topic at some point. KJV is my EDC, but I have a collection of different translations, mostly older versions. Right on. Yeah, I don't have a ton. I have few now. I went through a stage where I got pretty strict about translations, and I kind of was KJV only, and then I got rid of my NIV and I got rid of. Well, and I give Bibles away too. I've always like read Bibles and then marked them up and then just gave them to somebody I love and care about, and hopefully it meant as much to them as it did to me as I was breaking it in. You know what I mean? um, but I had ESV, NIV. Um, I haven't had a ton of different Bibles, and New King James Version, but I'll take my ban now. Yeah. Now I do support free speech, but I'll say something too in love, of course. Love you, bro. The NIV is on a short list of versions I would consider absolutely awful. Yeah, I actually jokingly call the NIV the non-inspired version. Yeah, but yeah, it's got some pretty egregious errors in it. But sorry, guys, I've already taken 15, 16 minutes of our time here. Let's go ahead and start reading. Numbers chapter 1. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tent of appointment on the first day to the second new moon, in the second year after they had come out of the land of Mitzrayim, saying, Take a census of all the congregation of the children of Israel, by their clans, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of names, every male, head by head, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army in Israel. Number them by their divisions, you and Aaron. And a man from every tribe should be with you, each one the head of his father's house. And these are the names of the men who stood with you: from Reuben, Eleazar, son of Shedair; from Shimon, Shalumiel, son of Turishadai; from Yehuda, Nashon, son of Amminadab; from Issachar, Nathaniel, son of Tzuar; from Zebulun, Eliab, son of Helon; from sons of Joseph; from Ephraim, Elishama, son of Amihud; from Manasseh, Gamaliel, son of Pedatsur; from Benjamin, Abidan, son of Gidoni; from Dan, Ahiezer, son of Aminadab. Okay, we're almost done with this section. Amishadai; from Asher, Pigiel, son of Ochran; from Gad, Elisaph, son of Deuel; from Naphtali, Ahira, son of Enan. These are the ones called from the congregation, leaders of their fathers, tribes, heads of the thousands of Israel. And Moshe and Aharon took these men who were called by name, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second new moon. And they declared their ancestry by clans, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, each one head by head. All right. Sorry. This thing. There we go. I feel like I'm looking up the whole time, and I don't like that. All right, sorry you guys. I'm shaking you around a little bit. Moose Run in the house. What's up, brother? NASB, huh? I gotta check that one out. New American Standard. I've heard that one. I just haven't read it. All right. That's better. I don't feel like I'm looking up or just showing you the top of my head. As Yahweh commanded Moshe, so he registered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuben, Israel's firstborn, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names. Every male, head by head, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Reuben were 46,500. From the children of Shimon, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, of those who were registered, according to the number of names, every male, head by head, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribes of Shimon were 59,300. From the children of Gad, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Gad were 45,650. From the children of Yehuda, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Yehuda were 74,600. From the children of Issachar, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Issachar were 54,400. From the children of Zebulun, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Zebulun were 57,400. From the sons of Joseph, the children of Ephraim, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Ephraim were 40,500. From the children of Manasseh, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Manasseh were 32,200. Is anybody keeping score at home? How much is in each genealogy? I'll do that at some point. I want to see. There's significance to a lot of the numbers that we brush over, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to keep reading. From the children of Benjamin, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Benjamin were 35,400. From the children of Dan, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Dan were 62,700. From the children of Asher, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Asher were 41,500. From the children of Naphtali, their genealogies by their clans, by their father's house, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army. Those who were registered of the tribe of Naphtali were 53,400. These were those registered whom Moshe and Aaron registered with the leaders of Israel, 12 men, each one for his father's house. And all those that were registered of the children of Israel by their name, by their father's houses, from 20 years old and above, everyone going out to the army in Israel, all those that were registered were 603,550. How much was that? 603,550. And the Levites were not registered among them by their father's tribe, because Yahweh had spoken to Moshe, saying, only the tribe of Levi you do not register, nor take a census of them among the children of Israel. Instead, appoint the Levites over the dwelling place of the wilderness, over all its furnishings, and over all that belongs to it. They bear the dwelling place and all its furnishings, and they attend to it. The camp around the dwelling place, and when the dwelling place is to go forward, the Levites take it down. And when the dwelling place is to be set up, the Levites set it up. And the stranger who comes near is put to death. But the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every one by his own camp, every one by his own banner, according to their divisions. But let the Levites camp around the dwelling place of the witness, so that there be no wrath on the congregation of the children of Israel. And the Levites shall guard the duty of the dwelling place of the witness. And the children of Israel did according to all that Yahweh commanded Moshe, so they did. Chapter 2. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe and to Aaron, saying, the children of Israel are to camp, each one by his own banner, beside the sign of his father's house. Let them camp around the tent of appointment at a distance. And on the east side, toward sunrise, those of the banner of the camp of Yehuda camp according to their divisions. And the leader of the children of Yehuda, Nahshon, son of Amminadab, and his army, and their registered ones, 74,600. And those camping next to him is the tribe of Issachar. And the leader of the children of Issachar, Nathaniel, son of Suar, I don't know how to say it, and his army with the registered ones, 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, and the leader of the children of Zebulun, Eliab, son of Helon, and his army with its registered ones, 57,400. All the registered ones of the camp of Yehuda, according to their divisions, 186,400. These depart first. On the south side, the banner of the camp of Reuben, according to their divisions, and the leader of the children of Reuben, Elitzar, son of Shedaiah, and his army with its registered ones, 46,500. And those who camped next to him, the tribe of Shimon, and the leader of the children of Shimon, Shemuel, son of Surishadai, and his army with their registered ones, 59,300. Then the tribe of Gad, and the leader of the children of Gad, Eliasaph, son of Reuel, and his army with their registered ones, 45,650. And all the registered ones of the camp of Reuben, according to their divisions, according to their divisions, 151,450. And they are the second to depart. Real quick, it's kind of incredible how many of them there were, and when you think about the logistics that go into organizing and governing that amount of people, it's just like, I mean, this is no like average Sukkot, or even a like extremely large Sukkot. This is unreal. I mean, it is real, but you know what I mean. Verse 17, let's go. And the tent of appointment, the camp of the Levites, shall move out of the middle of the camps as they camp. So they move out, every one in his place, by their banners. On the west side, the banner of the camp of Ephraim, according to their divisions, and the leader of the children of Ephraim, Elishama, son of Ammihud, and his army with their registered ones, 40,500. And next to him, the tribe of Manasseh, the leader of the children of Manasseh, Gamliel, son of Pedatsur, and his army with their registered ones, 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, and the leader of the children of Benjamin, Abidan, son of Gedoni, and his army with their registered ones, 35,400. All the registered ones of the camp of Ephraim, according to their divisions, 108,100. 108,100. And they are the third to depart. On the north side, the banner of the camp of Dan, according to their divisions, and the leader of the children of Dan, Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, and his army with their registered ones, 62,700. And those who camped next to him, the tribe of Asher, and the leader of the children of Asher, Pigiel, son of Ochran, and his army with their registered ones, 41,500. And the tribe of Naphtali, and the leader of the children of Naphtali, Ahira, son of Enan, and his army with their registered ones, 53,400. All the registered ones of the camp of Dan, 157,600. They departed last with their banners. These are the registered ones of the children of Israel by their fathers' houses, all who were registered according to their divisions of the camps, 603,560. But the Levites were not registered among the children of Israel, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And the children of Israel did according to all that Yahweh commanded Moshe. So they camped by their banners, and so they departed, each one by his clan, according to their fathers' houses. Chapter 3. Yeah, I can't fathom the size of those camps either. That's like, dude, we're talking like an entire, like, large city. That's like, I think that's like as many people. I don't know. Especially look at the Exodus. That was like probably what, like 1 or 2 million people probably coming out of Egypt. So, yeah, it's kind of wild to imagine, sorry, the amount of work that went into just feeding people, just obviously they would be growing their own animals and their own farms and stuff like that, but you think of, like, anyways. Got something in the wrong tube. Chapter 3. And these are the generations of Aaron and Moshe when Yahweh spoke to Moshe on Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aharon: Nadab, the firstborn, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aharon, the anointed priest, whom he ordained to act as priests. And Nadab, gosh, hold on. Sorry, guys. There we go. I think I got it. And Nadab and Abihu had died before Yahweh when they brought strange fire before Yahweh in the wilderness of Sinai. And they had no children, so Eleazar and Ithamar acted as priests in the presence of Aaron their father. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and set them before Aaron the priest, and they shall serve him, and shall guard his duty and the duty of all the congregation before the tent of appointment, to do the service of the dwelling place. And they shall guard all the furnishing of the tent of appointment, and the duty of the children of Israel to do the service of the dwelling place. And you shall give the Levites to Aharon his sons, and they are the given ones, given to him from among the children of Israel. And appointed, sorry, and appoint Aaron and his sons, and they shall guard their priesthood. And the stranger who comes near shall be put to death. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Look now, I myself have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel, instead of every firstborn who opens the womb among the children of Israel. And the Levites shall be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. On the day that I struck all the firstborn on the land in the land of Mitzrayim, I set apart to myself all the firstborn in Israel, both man and beast, and they are mine. I am Yahweh. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Register the children of Levi by their fathers' houses, by their clans. Register every male from a new moon, old and above. I'm still struggling not to cough in your guys' ears. I'm sorry. There we go. So Moshe registered them according to the word of Yahweh, as he had been commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names: Gershon and Kehath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their clans: Libni and Shimei. These are the sons of Kehath by their clans: Amram and Yitzhar, Hebron and Uzziel. And the sons of Merari by their clans: Mali and Mushi. These are the clans of the Levites by their fathers' houses. From Gershon came the clan of the Libnites and the clan of the Shemites. These were the clans of the Gershonites. Their registered ones according to the number of all the males from a new moon, old and above. Their registered ones were 7,500. The clans of the Gershonites were to camp westward, behind the dwelling place. And the leader of the father's house of the Gershonites, Elisaph, son of Lael. And the duty of the children of Gershon, and the duty of the children of Gershon in the tent of appointment was the dwelling place, and the tent with its covering, and the covering of the door of the tent of appointment, and the screens of the courtyard, and the covering of the door of the courtyard, which is around the dwelling place, and the slaughter place, with their cords, and the slaughter place, and their cords, according to all its service. And from Kehath came the clan of the Amorites, and the clan of the Yeshurites, and the clan of the Hebronites, and the clan of the Uzzielites. These were the clans of the Kehathites. In number, all the males from a new moon, old and above, were 8,600, guarding the duty of the set-apart place. The clans of the children of Kehath were to camp on the south side of the dwelling place. And the leader of the father's house of the clans of the Kehathites was Elitsaphan, son of Uzziel. And their duty was the ark, and the table, and the lampstand, and the slaughter places, and the utensils of the set-apart place used in the service, and the covering and all its service. And Eleazar, son of Aaron, the priest, was to be chief over the leaders of the Levites, with oversight of those who guard the duty of the set-apart place. From Merari came the clan of the Mahlites and the clan of the Mushites. These were the clans of Merari. And the number of their registered ones, all the males from a new moon, old and above. These were 6,200, and the leader of the father's house of the clans of Merari was Tsuriel, son of Abiel. These were to camp on the north side of the dwelling place. And the appointed duty of the children of Merari was the boards of the dwelling place, and its bars, and its columns, and its sockets, and its utensils, and all its service, and the columns of the courtyard all around, and their sockets, and their pegs, and their cords. And those who were to camp before the dwelling place on the east, before the tent of appointment, were Moshe and Aaron and his sons, guarding the duty of the set apart place and the duty of the children of Israel. But the stranger who came near was to be put to death. All the registered ones of the Levites, whom Moshe and Aaron registered at the mouth of Yahweh by their clans, all the males from a new moon, old and above, were 22,000. And Yahweh said to Moshe, register all the firstborn males of the children of Israel from a new moon, old and above, and take the number of their names, and you shall take the Levites for me. I am Yahweh. Instead of all firstborn among the children of Israel, and the livestock of the Levites, instead of all the firstborn among the livestock of the children of Israel. And Moshe registered all the firstborn among the children of Israel as Yahweh had commanded them. And all the firstborn males by the number of names from one new moon, old and above, of their registered ones were 22,273. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the livestock of all the Levites instead of their livestock. And the Levites shall be mine. I am Yahweh. And for the ransom of the 273 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, who are more than the number of the Levites, you shall take 5 shekels for each one, head by head. Take it by the shekel of the set apart place, the shekel of the 20 gerahs. And you shall give the silver, the ransom of those who are in excess among them, to Aaron and his sons. And Moshe took the ransom silver, the ransom silver from those who were over and above those And Moshe took the ransom silver from those who were over and above those who were ransomed by the Levites. From the firstborn of the children of Israel he took the silver 1,365 pieces, according to the shekel of the set apart place. And Moshe gave their ransom silver to Aaron and his sons according to the word of Yahweh, as Yahweh had commanded Moshe. Alright, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to stay with you guys, but kind of getting dizzy, and it's becoming hard for me to focus. So that's it's gonna be kind of close to where I'm gonna pause for this reading. Actually, this is gonna take some sections, but for some reason I'm not able to open. Okay, there we go. Now I can see your guys' chats again. But yeah, man, that is a lot of people coming to be what do you call that, for the census. But yeah, to be honest, I kind of started to like have a hard time paying attention to the numbers, and I don't want to just like read this stuff and not absorb it. So the next time we read, we'll pick back up in chapter 4. That's going to be Wednesday. I'm going to try to stick to my 3 days a week: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday deal. But I'm gonna read some of your guys' comments that I wasn't keeping up with while I'm reading. We got anybody here still? Yeah, sorry with the coughing, and I don't feel like I'm absorbing it. Hopefully you guys were absorbing it though. But I really look forward to, after we finish reading this read through the Bible, I'd like to nope, nobody's here, Palmetto. I really want to like study with you guys. I feel like that's gonna be more my style. I don't normally just read straight through books. And maybe I should, but hey, I don't know. My microphone. Yeah, I don't know about this microphone. First of all, it's called Deity. So I don't actually care about that microphone very much. I haven't really cared for it much from the beginning. It's not much better than my onboard microphone that I have on my phone, but it does allow me to put my phone a little bit further back. And anyways, not stoked about the microphone. Thank you, Jacqueline Hembry. Hopefully I will feel better. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Yeah, we took Levi to doctors for the second time today because he hadn't pooped in almost a week, but I guess he did throw up like a whole bunch of times during that week. So that is why that the doctor said it's probably why, but. I'm absolutely blown away by how much easier it is for me to read, generally speaking. Right now, I think I'm still coming, like we're all getting over the flu still, so I think it's just that, like I was coughing and trying to catch, trying to get whatever is in and out of my throat, and I started like getting really dizzy, so I think that's all it was. Yeah, I'm not bragging on my reading. I still have a lot of improvement to go. But oh, I don't know if he thinks I'm bragging. He just said stay humble and kind. Yeah. He's probably just reading the hat, but yeah.
Is that the one you're wearing?
Do you have the shirt on right now, Dano? It's a good one, man. It's the reminder for self. Do you have the reverse image one, or do you have the regular?
It is freezing
Can you
in here.
turn me down?
Oh, you don't want to hear that?
No, there's my voice in the other room, and I'm just like wanting me to shut up now.
Oh my gosh. You're going to go in the room and you're just going to think it's so hot because it's freezing in here.
Nice. Well, praise Yah for this time, you guys. I'm thankful for it. I don't take it for granted that you guys spend time on here with me reading. I enjoy it better than just reading by myself. But when I study by myself, sometimes I catch myself talking out loud anyways. I'll take my notes and I'll so maybe I'll just study with you guys, and if we do a Bible study though, it's gonna have to be like, and I'm sure some of you guys do follow along while I'm reading, but it's gonna have to be like we're Bible studying, or I'm gonna get more out of Bible studying like slowly and really like thoughtfully by myself, probably.
I think so. Like for me, I'm doing the Moedim study right now, and I'm gonna study parallel Old Testament Moedim in conjunction with like the New Testament Gospel.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on camera.
You're beautiful. You don't look bad.
And
Oh, what just happened? My camera just died and
It
showed
broke
you my
it.
messy house.
And so you like totally. I don't know what I was saying now. Made me feel uncomfortable. Oh, I'm gonna do it on a printable PDF so that people can like study along that way. Cause I don't know. I don't really study online as much as I like to have like a piece of paper to study on my own. Personally, but I think we study really different also.
Yeah, I like to do. I don't know how I study anymore. I used to study like more topically, but now I really value context. So I don't like to. I do like to study topics. Not really topics, words. I mostly do word studies at the beginning of like my walk. I used to use the Strong's Concordance a lot because I wanted to, and I still do, but I haven't done it in a while, to be honest with. I haven't busted out the Strong's, but I like to know the definition of words. I like to know what did they mean by a word that they used. I do that in our language too, in like our modern vernacular. I'm like,
What's it called?
etymology.
Etymology.
Where you
I
look
can-
up the root, like where did that word come from? Where did it begin? Why? What does it really mean?
I can change the settings on the iPad, on the Mac, so it doesn't.
So it
time out
doesn't.
Like that.
Okay,
I can fix all that.
that'd be good.
I'm like a tech nerd now.
I see his strength in us for sure, Dana. But I know that by my weakness, he's made strong. So that's where his strength is in me. Olive Branch Fellowship is really into that. Yeah, so is Kingdom in Context. I really like Kingdom in Context's channel. Oops, I don't need to. I don't know what I'm doing.
I know it's
I'm
okay.
clicking on.
It's okay.
people.
You're not gonna ruin it.
Is there a way to blow this up a little bit, like the text bigger?
So
I know I could-
the text. So you're gonna go into your settings. I'll
Okay.
mess with it when you get off here, so you don't. Ow!
Okay.
Good grief!
Yeah. Saucin, shalom. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up, folks. Love you guys. Thanks for being here once again. In a couple days, we will join you back on here. I'm gonna do sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening. I got some folks that I really care about as well, and they aren't able to make it to these evening live streams. So
Also, our life is about to get like way more busy.
yeah, I kind of do it when I can
Yeah.
right now, but things are about to get pretty busy.
You laughing at him growling? Or are you?
Him.
Yeah.
All right. Bless you guys. Love you. We'll see you in the next one.